Your identity is a fluid concept. The same way that your mother sees you is not the same way that your father is going to see you. The same way that your girlfriend sees you is not the same way that your friend sees you. The thing is, if you do not know who you are, then the world is going to tell you who you are. The moment you start to find out who you are is the moment that you begin to question your whole existence. In order to learn you, you, you have to start by rewiring your brain and unlearning the things that you learned from the past. You were born into this world and you started mimicking and practicing everything that you see. You learned to lay on your back, you learned to roll over, you learned to creep, you learned to stand up, you learned to take your first step, and you eventually learned to walk and run. You learned that by copying people. When you were growing up, your parents were the biggest influence on your life. So were your friends, so were your teachers, and that is the person that they molded you to become. You learned from their beliefs and you accepted it. But did you know why you were accepting those beliefs? Do you know why those beliefs are part of your belief system? In order to find out who you are, you have to go back to the past. You have to understand and question some of the beliefs that you had. And if it falls in line with what you believe in, you have to go back and question why you believe in those beliefs. Why do you have such a strong conviction towards those beliefs? Do you believe because you were told to believe, or do you believe because you see that it's the right path for you to take to accept who you can become? Once you start developing a belief system, your eyes begin to open and you begin to see the world for what it is. And you start setting standards for yourself. You're going to disagree with a lot of people. You have to be prepared to receive hate from the world. A lot of people are going to disagree with you. A lot of people are going to criticize you. And the disagreements, the criticisms are coming from people who do not know themselves. They are coming from people who have a weak belief system. They are coming from people who have also been taught to believe the things that they believe. So they think it's right to force their beliefs on you. You have to be ready to disappoint people because you are not going to live up to their expectations of you. Once you know who you are, then you set your own path to follow. You create your own standards that are non-negotiable. You are someone who is the same person wherever you go. You do not change for anybody because they either accept you for who you are or get the fuck out of the way. Pardon my French. And the world has taught most of us to be losers. We see ourselves as losers because we think we can never win. And we go around blaming other people for the misfortunes that we have. And we blame our environment for the lack of opportunities that we may have due to how we look, due to how we speak, due to certain factors that we cannot control. But I have to bust your bubbles here because before you made it to the egg in your mother's womb, you lost so many of your brothers and sisters due to the war, due to the obstacles that seeked to destroy you in your mother's womb. But you fought the battle, you made it to the egg, and you became a winner. You were a winner when you were born, but the world taught you that you were a loser. The thing is, you are still a winner, but you don't know that yet. You've been taught that you're a loser, and you just have to start questioning everything that you were taught so that you can see that you'll always be a winner. Because a winner is the person that you want to be. And if you don't know that you're a winner, the world is going to teach you that you're a loser, and you're going to believe that you are a loser. Follow for more.